Y'all already know what it is. It's Mr. William with the I Talk Great podcast. I'm out here with a heavy hitter in the building. How you doing today, King?
Blessed by the best. Can't complain. Tonight is a beautiful night.
Yes, it is, for sure. So what inspired you to be a part of this role?
Well, this is my film. It's with Romeo Land Studios. And people always ask, you've been doing this for 25 years. Why now? Why start producing and investing now? And I always felt there was a timing and alignment thing with God, right? I wanted to do projects that had meaning, projects that had a purpose. And I felt like the Keanu McGee story, everybody could relate to it in some shape or form. When you watch this, you could watch it and say, I relate to that, because it's a story of perseverance. You know? It's a story of not giving up. And I want to make hundreds of these. You know, I feel like my career is just beginning, and it's going to be even greater as a producer. And I can't wait for the world to see Rejects. There's something special happening here in Miami, and that's why I've always been a part of the Urban Film Festival.
So you said the name of the movie is called Reject.
Yeah.
Did you ever feel like that personally in your life?
I think we all do, right? Like, no matter what you see from the outside, everybody has their pros and cons. And I tell people all the time, life is like playing a sport. When you play basketball, you got your fans. All the fans don't like you. Some of the fans not on your side. And you got your coach, which is that parental figure, whether it's good or bad. You got that hoop or that little basket, whatever you kicking in or a touchdown going to score. That's the dream, right? However hard you work is going to determine what you get out of that dream. So I've always had those moments where you feel rejected, but I tell people all the time, it's not about impressing people. It's about impressing God. So even if you do feel that, know that you'll get to where you're going, because it's not about what they think. It's about what you know in here and that man upstairs.
Yes, sir. That is so true. Have you ever felt like there was any difficulty coming back to yourself after playing a role?
Oh, man. You know, method acting is something where I try not to dive into, because I've been around so many great actors, right? And one of my most pivotal times in my life was a sit down with Will Smith. And I learned so many gems. And it's funny, people don't know this story. I was with Will, and he was still Muhammad Ali at this time. Like, he couldn't snap out of Muhammad Ali. And I'm like, to be great, people don't know the sacrifice, right? So I try to find that balance. But this character was so relatable, because he's kind of like where I'm at in my life right now, where he's trying to be that positive guide for people. And he's going through something and nobody knows, right? I was in a bad car accident where I almost lost my life. I'm dealing with spinal injuries right now that I'm still recovering and doing rehab 4 times a week for. So I related to Coach Spencer in the fact that you never know what somebody is going through, but you're still able to be a light. And that's just what I want people to try to be. You don't know what the next man or woman is going through, so be positive.
No, that's so true,
so I
brother.
don't mind being stuck in that. But you know, there's some roles I'm preparing for another movie where I'm like, shit, I can't be caught in this monster role, because the guy is it's a dark character. So I'm still trying to find that balance as well as an actor and creative.
No, you're right. Balance is key. Last question. I saw you at InvestFest. So is there any tips that you can give a creative, right, that focuses more on the talent than maximizing their income?
I had to tell you, use all of this as a platform for the next thing. I tell people, go look at our biggest stars when it comes to entertainment out there. Magic Johnson, right? You know the name from basketball, but that's not where he made all his money from. This guy is a hell of an investor. You know, he's able to flip his businesses and everything. Then you got Jessica Alba, who I did a movie with, Honey. She's an actress, but guess what? She's making money off her company, Honest. That's what made her a billionaire. George Clooney, another one. We know who George Clooney is, but guess what? His biggest check came from his investment in his business. So you got to use everything as a platform to get to where you want to go. And that's how you make change. It's always a constant. Who's going to be able to reinvent themselves?
Yes, no, that's so true.
Evolve.
Yes, that's so true. Man, let everybody know where they can find you at.
Yo, what up, y'all? It's your boy, Romeo Miller. Follow me on social media at Romeo Miller. And be on the lookout for my new tech company, Astrum Tech. We got the best headphones in the world. I'm not just saying that. If you don't believe it, go order some. If you don't like them, you get a full refund. I'm telling y'all, we created something that's going to last for hundreds of years. And that's what I'm excited about this next chapter of my life, being a producer, being a businessman, and sometimes coming on the screen. Like you see in this movie, I didn't have to be in the movie, the whole movie, to have an impact. So I want this next chapter I want that to be the message of my life. I don't have to be the face to be an impact.
Okay, so you say you get into the technology world. Are you in competition with Raycon?
It's no competition, man. We need all the black business out there. You know, iron sharpens iron. So that's why I want to inspire people. Like, why not, right? Entrepreneurs, is millions of entrepreneurs out there, and people don't know 80% of millionaires are entrepreneurs. So go out there and make it happen and create something. It's only about 3,000 NBA players. It's only about 4,000 or 5,000 NFL players. It's millions of entrepreneurs, and they're millionaires. So we need to actually more of us in that field.
You're absolutely right about that,
Shout
brother.
out to all the black businesses out there, man. I support. Just tag me on my Instagram. If you're a black business, tag me, and I'm going to repost you to my fans. And that's how we make a difference, sharing the love and sharing the wealth.
Yo, that's love, brother.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate you.
Bless you.
All right. Y'all know what it is.